know what they're watching or what they're seeing, but you got to ask them. But like you said, as aggressive as I played, attacking the paint, I can't be penalized for just being stronger than people. And that's an answer that I got today.
I want to watch the film, but something's not right. Like, I don't, I'm watching what's going on both ways. And, hey, look, they're a good team. They played well. But I know Julius driving that ball pretty darn hard. And I'm pissed.
Stephen A., were your Knicks robbed last night?
They were not robbed. There isn't a game that you can't find where referees have not made bad calls. Kendrick Perkins, if we had a segment after referees made bad calls, we would have an NBA segment every day on officiating. They're not perfect. Human errors are part of the game. Part of being a great player is not just handling, dribbling, shooting the basketball, passing, defending. Part of being a great player is being able to adjust, knowing who the officiating crew are going to be, how they call a game, and adapting to those circumstances when you're going out there to perform, particularly when you're going up against greatness like a Kevin Durant or James Harden. Mm-hmm. Julius Randle, and I started off the show pretty pissed off. And I still am, but I'm going to try to be as calm as I possibly can. I can't wait to go to that game. I'm going to go to that game Thursday night against the Chicago Bulls. I want to see them in person again. We value Julius Randle as a lifelong Knicks fan. I respect him. He did a great, great job last year until the playoffs. Mm-hmm. He's doing a damn good job this year. He's only averaging 19 points, 19 and 10. Shoot 41% from the field, 32% from three-point range. He gets to the free throw line 5 times. Tom Thibodeau, I don't know what's going on because he needs to get in the line more. Well, Julius Randle is backing people down and shooting fall-away jump shots. Now, if you remember KP, correct me if I'm wrong, and put KP up on the split screen, please, so I can see him when I'm talking to him. You remember KP, we'd watch Julius Randle in L.A. We'd watch him in New Orleans before he came to the New York Knicks. Yes, they were screaming, he's going left, he's going left, he's going left. But he was a powerful brother coming out of Kentucky. He was a man amongst boys, and he would manhandle you. Well, the good news is that he developed a three-point shot. The good news is that he's improved his perimeter shot. The bad news is that he leans on it a little bit too much. And so I'm looking at it last night, and I'm like, there was a point. The New York Knicks down 18. They look like they're about to get blown out of the building, blah, blah, blah. Here they come roaring back, making me proud. And Julius Randle was helping along that way. And then Kevin Durant said, you know who I am? You know who I am? Give me the damn ball and let me remind you who the hell I am. Crossed him over, yow, and started hitting jumpers all over the place, just doing what he does with his beautiful mama Durant in attendance. Love you dearly, you know that. All I'm saying to you is that happens. And you get a technical foul in the midst of that run, that's on you, Julius. I'm not saying the referee was right. I'm not saying Tom Thibodeau is wrong, because he's not wrong. I'm saying when you're the Knicks, know who you are and know who you are not. And know what it takes to overcome the obstacles that are inevitably going to come your way because you're trying to ascend and they saying, no, you ain't there yet. You got to take it. You can't be crying about no excuses about the referee after a damn game. That's my point. Floor is yours, KP.
And look, Stephen A., you know how much I love Tom Thibodeau. We won the championship together. That's my guy.
Yeah.
You know how much I love Julius Randle. Yeah, former Texas native. That's my guy. I love what he do. I love him being, like, everything about it. But they cannot do this. And you know who robbed them yesterday?
Them.
James Harden, Kevin Durant, Mitchell Robinson, Tom Thibodeau, and Julius Randle. So this is why I say this, okay? Julius Randle, I love how he tried to take that matchup personal with Kevin Durant, but it ain't happening. And I thought in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter, when KD had it going, I blame Tibbs for not going trap KD early and getting the ball out of his hands to make somebody else beat him. That's one thing. The other thing, Doc Rivers and Tibbs used to both tell me this when I was with the Celtics. He used to tell our team, don't leave the game in the officials' hands. Don't leave it in the hands for them to determine the outcome of the game. And who they really should be mad at is Mitchell Robinson. And I'm not just, I don't want to just blame him because of that one play at the end, but I got to point it out. It was a foul. You are 7-1. You do have a 40-inch vertical. You should have went, it's verticality. Why are you swiping down? It was a foul. And my thing is to this, Julius Randle, his next step to his game, and I will say this, he has gotten better at it, but when he's driving to the paint, it's two people that's collapsing on him, 2 or 3 people. He has to be able and willing every single time to trust his teammates and drive and kick. That's the next level that he has to get to.
Yep.
I thought he wanted to
And
go
use
back
his right
and
hand,
forth.
KP.
Yeah,
And
he
use
got
his
to
right
use
hand.
his right hand. But
His right
I thought he took it too personal and wanted to match bucket for bucket with one of the greatest scorers to ever play the game of basketball. It's not happening.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.